Thanks, guys. Well, this evening we are having a chat to one of the best marking forwards in the Loddon Valley. He's a key component of a very dangerous forward line at the Mean Machine out of Bridgewater. During the week, he plies his trade as a sparky. He is the blonde bombshell from Bridgewater, and I'm led to believe, too, from one of the netballers out that way, that he fancies himself as a bit of a ladies' man, and rumour even has it that he irons the same pair of red jocks before each game. You might have to confirm that for us in a couple of minutes. It is, of course, Reecey Poyner, and he joins us on after the siren to go outside the boundary. How are you, Reecey?
Not too bad, Jonesy. Yourself, mate?
Going all right. Any truth to that rumour about the red jocks, mate? You surely don't iron a pair of jocks before each game.
I'm a bit of a superstitious sort of a player, mate, but no, not the same colour of jocks every week, mate.
All right, well, there we go. Looking forward to this chat already. Let's start off with a nice, easy one to get us started, Reecey. As a kid growing up, who was your footballing idol?
I'd have to say Wayne Carey.
Tell you what, you take after the duck too, mate, up there on the half-forward line. Good stuff. The most annoying player, mate, at Bridgewater Footy Club. Tell us who it is and why.
I'd have to say Nick Harris, old Inglewood boy.
Any particular reason there, Reecey?
Just pranks and moving badges around on the selection board.
No worries, buddy. Hey, the best sledge you've ever copped on the field, Reece?
It'd be hard to say. We've got a fair few, really.
Probably none you can repeat on the radio.
Yeah, that's probably right.
All right, mate, we'll move along to three people you'd invite over to your house for a beer.
I'd have to say Kurt. Otherwise, he'll put me to full back tomorrow. Wayne Carey.
Yep.
See whether he matches up to what he is on the news. It'd have to be my girlfriend, I think.
If you've got Wayne Carey there, I don't know if you'd want the girlfriend present, would you?
Oh, yeah, maybe not. That might be a bad thing.
Reecey, any other sports that you fancy yourself at, mate, or would you like to represent Australia in a certain sport, maybe at the Olympics?
I'd like to roll the arm over at a game of cricket. I wouldn't say I'm any sort of world beater at the cricket.
Got a multiple choice question for you here, Reecey. You've got the choice between a candlelit dinner for two on a Caribbean island with two members, that's two members of the Pussycat Dolls, or the other option is a 10-goal haul for Bridgie in a grand final. Which one do you take, mate?
Oh, geez. I don't mind the Pussycat Dolls, but I'd have to say a 10-goal haul for the Bridgewater Footy Club, I reckon.
Hey, the worst film you've ever seen, Reece Poyner?
That Donkey Punch. Yeah, terrible movie.
Righto, mate. I can't say I'm familiar with that, but I'll steer clear if I do run into it. What's getting a bit of a run on the iPod at the moment, Reece?
Bit on Nickelback.
Good stuff. We play plenty of that here on 3BO, so that's probably why you tune in, mate. You're a pretty laid-back sort of country fella, mate. I've known you for a few years now. I reckon you'd be pretty sure how to treat a lady. Tell us the most romantic thing you've ever done for a girl. Not
told her that I'm coming to visit Pfizer. That's probably the most romantic thing I've done.
Man of surprises. There we go. Hey, now, I know you've got a nickname floating around, Egger. Do you want to tell us the story behind that, and are there any other nicknames that we should know about?
The Egger one, there's no real story behind it. Just my brother came home drunk one night and just decided he'd call me and my little brother a couple of names. A couple of my mates were there, and that sort of stuck the next day, and it's stuck ever since. But then I've got a couple of other ones. Pigeon, just because big, tall, blonde, and when I bowl at cricket.
You've done well so far. We're just going to wrap up with a bit of word association here, Reece. So basically, I'll mention someone or something, and I want you to just say the first thing that pops into your head. No hesitating on these ones, all right, mate?
No worries.
All right, here we go. Nullable.
Good footy club.
Kurt Ashman.
Goal snake.
Now, the old Eagle Hawk Reeboks, mate. I believe you like your moccasins.
Yes, I'd have to say they are me sneakers.
Umpires.
Terrible.
Reece Poyner's dancing ability.
Terrible as well.
Your housemates, I believe they're Scott and Nathan. Are they all right to live with, mate?
Yeah, they're not too bad. Wish they could do the dishes.
And the silliest thing you've ever seen on a footy trip, if you can keep it clean, Reece, if there's anything that springs to mind?
Someone getting ducked out the front of a car sales place, and we wrapped his jocks over his head so he couldn't get out of the position. That was pretty funny. You
don't want to name that player, mate, or you just keep that one under wraps?
I won't name him, no.
That's fair enough. What happens on the footy trip stays there, mate. Hey, you've done a pretty good job, so we thank you, mate, for joining us on After the Siren, having a chat outside the boundary. Hopefully, mate, the boys at Bridgie can keep stringing the wins together and make a push for a top 3 spot, and we wish you all the best for the rest of the 2009 season. Thanks for having a chat to us.
Hey, thanks, Jonesy.
On the local, 93.5 3BO. There you go, boys. Heading outside the boundary with Reece Poyner, and if anyone out there would like to dob in a teammate or someone from around the club, that can be a footballer or a netballer, all they have to do is just let us know on the text 0428 326 326, thanks to Telstra. That was all thanks to centralvicfooty.com.au. It's back to you, Coggo and Sean at the Lakeview Hotel.